I came across this tweet of a caster wanting to see the head-to-head record between two players in tier 2, I believe. So you want to go to this link, which I'll put in the description below. It's in the Leaguepedia, and it'll show you the head-to-head record of Perkz versus Caps from Caps' perspective. And you still have to add these up, I guess, or you can add them up from this second table. It's a little bit easier. But you can see all the matches that they had. And basically you want to scroll all the way down if you want to put any player here. And you want to go to the section that says additional query. And then this is all going to be pre-selected for you, like it's already going to be written down if you follow the link. But if it's not, just make sure that this first thing is set to player, and then here is where you can write one of the two player names. And all this will do is like it'll shift the perspective. So if you write Perkz instead of Caps, it'll like flip the colors. You see, like now like all the black are the losses and all the greens are the wins. And as you can see, there's a lot more black at the start, so it just flips the perspective. So that's what this field does. It's just kind of like perspective. And then the important one is below, is this one right here. That's like the important thing that you want to switch. Make sure this checkbox is checked, and then just select this whole thing and then copy it, and then go to like a text editor or something and then paste it. And here you just want to make sure anytime you're putting two players to change, like when it says Caps, you want to change that to your first player, and where it says Perkz, you want to change that to your second player. So for example, if I want to see double lift versus Perkz, then I would change this and then Perkz like that. Just do them one by one, because otherwise you're gonna mess it up. And then you copy this and then you paste it in here. I'll make it more obvious. So you right click and then paste, and then here, like I said, you have to put one of the two player names. It could be either one. So if I want to see it from double lift perspective, I would just type that and then enter. And then that'll show me the head-to-head of double lift versus Perkz from double lift perspective. A couple of things I want to point out is this limit field right here is how many searches come out. So like for example right here, okay, it'll say 35 games, okay, and let's say we just want to see all of double lift's matches like overall, then like I would just delete this where thing and I would just press run query, and it will show me all of double lift's matches. Okay, it will show me all of them. It's no longer a head-to-head. And then you see like it says 100 games. So this limit thing, it caps out I believe at 500, but it might cap out at like 340 or something. So I just wanted to point that out, that it caps out at like 3 something or 500. Here as well you have a couple extra things. You can like specify a role, like for example for a player that switches between two roles, or if you want to specify a specific year, you just have a bunch of things you can change. When you have multiple people of the same name, you'll like search them up here, okay, and you'll get all the results like this. So like there's multiple Vipers, for example. So when you search them up, you want to make sure you grab the full name of whichever one you're targeting. So if I want the Korean Vipers, it's the Korean one from EDG, then I would go back here and I would type in the entire thing. And I'll type it here as well if we want to look the head-to-head, but right now I just want to show you I'm going to click run query, and I'm going to just show you the match history, entire match history of the Korean Viper. Okay, and then if we want to grab the North American one, then we would grab this name instead. And then we would go here, and then we would run the query again. You can run the query by either clicking the button or pressing enter. And you can see, right, this is the North American Viper. And then let's say you want to see the head-to-head like we were doing before. Then let's look at let's let's look at this Viper, and then let's put him up against Faker maybe. So replace Caps with Viper, and then replace Perkz with Faker. The GOAT. Okay, so we take this, and then we paste it in here, and then we click run query. That's going to give us a head-to-head record. So you can see Hano Life versus T1. These are like the more recent ones, and then you see the EDG ones, and you see the ones like Griffin. So this is the entire head-to-head record. And here it says 50 tournaments, so there might be more because our limit is 50, I believe, right now. So you can like increase the limit. Shit, not 1,000 though. 1,000 will not work. You have to put it somewhere in the hundreds. Hold on. Okay, so see how I put the limit at 100 and I only got 60 games back? That means that's like the total, like that's where it maxes out for this head-to-head. But yeah, just make sure you know that this limit thing is there. Yeah, there's a lot of fields here, and the wiki as well. It's kind of, I mean, it's hard to see what you can do, but for example, if you want to dig a bit into this, I'll maybe leave some links down below. But like what we copy and paste is just kind of like it's just like a database thing. It just says if Viper is in team 1 and Faker is in team 2, or the opposite thing, and that's how it finds in the database all the matches where they face off. And like these are like some extra properties you can look at. Like there's just like a bunch of things. So yeah, I came across this a couple hours ago and I wanted to share it in case this bootleg method was helpful to people. I was reading like all the documentation for a while, honestly. You can honestly do a lot with the wiki, it's just it takes a long time. And it can get kind of complicated and also a bit prehistoric, personally. Okay, anyways, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.